Hey guys, it's the Lapa over here, and so today I'll be doing a video on how to co-wash your hair. Co-wash is basically cleansing your hair without using a very stripping agent. So my hair wasn't too dirty, and so I used a co-wash to clean it, but to make sure I still have moisture in my hair. And so stay tuned, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and let me know if you have any comments below about any of the methods I use. But I'll see you in the next video. So I usually don't do this, but I started with really matted and tangled hair. As you guys can see, I really had to let the water run through my hair to weigh down my hair, the water pressure to weigh down my hair, so that I would be able to separate it and start the whole wash day process. I would highly recommend that you put your hair into sections, and I will show you how I do that. I'm using the water as a tool to help me to actually separate my hair as I go on. Now that my hair is separated, I am going to use my Creme of Nature with Argan oil from Morocco Pure Licious Cowash. And basically I'm just going to coat that on the strands of my hair. I use a lot of products, as you guys can see, and that's just because I have very thick strands of hair, and so I really want to make sure that the products is evenly distributed throughout my hair. And I just add a little bit more to make sure the entire section is basically covered really well, and then I go on to basically scrubbing my scalp. Now it's very important that when you're washing your hair, you're not using your fingernails to just scratch your scalp. Use the finger pads of your hands to basically give yourself a massage. As you can see that I'm doing, I am basically just giving myself a massage and dancing at the same time. And I'm just doing a little bit of detangling in the shower as well, not as much, but once again, use your finger pads, and afterwards put your hair in a bantu knot. Yeah, in a bantu knot, and that's it basically. And after that, I just rinse out all the co-wash out from my hair, as you can see, and then I prep my hair to do a apple cider vinegar rinse. Now I use apple cider vinegar to basically help me remove any buildup I have on my hair. It has cleaning properties, and it also helps with dandruff, which I have a lot of in the winter. And so I also add tea tree oil to my mix. I usually use about 5 to 10 drops, or however much I feel like it. Really, there is not a set number. And as you guys can see, I basically filled the whole cup with water, and then I'm just gonna pour it in my hair. This thing stinks, warning. And I basically just let water run through my hair at this point and get the smell out. And once I finish, I do a little dance. I'm just kidding. Basically, we're gonna start deep conditioning next. So I'll be using the Aussie 3-minute miracle. This thing works wonders, and I'll also be using my oil mix to help with slip. So separate your hair once again, and we will be working in sections to detangle our hair. So I've already started off with some sections already. The first thing I do is add deep conditioner to a certain section of my hair and really work it through. Then I take the oil, and I use a lot, as y'all can see, and then distribute that to my hair and make sure to clip all the other hairs out of the way. And depending on how matted and tangled your hair is, then divide your section accordingly. And then I usually spray a little bit of water just to make sure my hair is not dry. Add a little bit more product to the tips of my hair, and I start at the very end, as you can see, trying to remove all the shed hair at the bottom. I can do a more detailed video on finger detangling later if y'all want it. But basically, I gradually move from the bottom of my hair in separating it and just trying to take out all the shed hair that is trapped in my strands. So I grabbed me some bags. Basically, you can use any bag for this. You don't need to go buy yourself a bag. Just grab a grocery bag. Put it on top of your hair. You can put more than one if you want. And if you want more heat, go ahead and put a scarf or a hat. That way we can penetrate your hair strands. And then that's the hair I lost throughout this whole session. Now this is fresh out of the shower phase. And basically I left it in my hair for about an hour and a half. Sometimes I actually go overnight with my deep conditioner, but I just didn't have the time to this time. So I start with my leave-in by Silk Elements called Pure Oils, and then I also use Shea Moisture's Style Milk and my Shea Butter Mix. And so I will divide my hair once again. As you guys can see, this leave-in conditioner is close to being done. I love it so much because it's a little bit thicker than most leave-ins, and which is basically so perfect for the cold weather I have here in Saskatchewan, Canada. If you guys know where that is, let me know. Have you ever heard of Saskatchewan, Canada? Let me know in the comment box. So I had the leave-in first and then massage it through my hair, making sure it hits every spot in my hair, every strand, just to make sure it is moisturized for the week. Cause ain't nobody gonna start moisturizing their hair again the next day. I got classes to go to and things to do. And so afterwards I add the Style Milk, loose of it, like that amount, and then I massage that through my hair again and just hold my strands basically. And as you can see, I'm using very cream based products, and because it's the winter, really. And I add my shea butter, especially to my ends. This shea butter is awesome at sealing in my moisture. I mean, it's packed with great ingredients that are so awesome. I just keep saying awesome, but it's really good, guys. Anyway, I then go on to basically do a braid so I can stretch out my hair and seal in the moisture. And that's it. I'll be doing that to every part of my hair. And afterwards, I just use the bobby pins to stretch it out. And that's about it, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or comment down below in the comment box. Thank you for watching. See ya.